September 24th, 2017. And we will be definitely going over a ton of things today. I'm actually really excited. So you guys didn't even hear the announcement. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So as you guys know, if you guys haven't, those newbies, our name of our team is called Team Headstrong. And if you notice on the logo, you have the hand reaching out to the other hand because we are, our mission statement is building strong-minded individuals, and that's what our team is about. We want to make sure that you reach your goals, reach your dreams, no matter what color you are, no matter what sex you are, no matter whatever your background is, because at the end of the day, we're all humans and we all go through the same thing, and it does not matter. Everybody has a battle. Everybody has a story. The difference is we want to make sure that you know that people are there to help you and be with you. And as you notice with our team, we reach out and we try to help as best as we can. So that's pretty much what our whole team goal is, because that's exactly what I decided to make this team about, is teamwork, other than just teamwork, but help and, just relationships and everything. So what we'll be going over is team announcements, which I'm excited, company announcements, team training, and, of course, the mindset training. With the mindset training today is going to be lesson 2 of Power of Positivity. So if you didn't catch the first lesson, it's in the last team call. You definitely want to look at the last team call for the first lesson. So team announcements, those of you who are on the phone can't really see my screen, but that's okay. I'm excited because I just finished I just updated Capture Page featuring the stamp program and, for the new video. So basically, those of you who are using Prosperity Essential, the Capture Page that I shared with the team is updated with the new video, the new everything, so you guys can start referring people to that. And I just did a new team landing page. So why did I do a team landing page? Because I'm going to do a team rotator. I'm excited about that. So everybody who is an Elite or Elite Plus, the reason why I did Elite and Elite Plus only is because you get paid on 5 levels. If you do an affiliate, and if I start bringing people in and say that one person signs up and they want to bring in like 10, 15, 20 people, you're not going to benefit from that. You're only going to get paid whatever the level, which more than likely will be the Elite or the Elite Plus. So you're going to miss out on money and you won't have anything. And then I'll just get the benefits, or whoever's above you will get the benefits of your downline, which is not cool. So Elite or Elite Plus gets on the team rotator. And those of you who are not familiar with the team rotator, this is what our whole team landing page is going to look like, because when I do the team videos, I always host them on YouTube, but I always have them unlisted just because I didn't have something where people who are interested can go to, because it only makes sense for people who are interested in see our team YouTube to have something where the whole team benefits. So I unlisted it and everything. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put everything back on and list it as public so people can find it, bring it to the first page of Google, and whoever sees the video, there's going to be a link at the bottom, and it's going to link to people who are Elite or Elite Plus. It's going to rotate all of their through their links. So say we have Marcus who's an Elite and we have Sandra who's an Elite. What's going to happen is it's going to go to Marcus' page when somebody clicks, and then it'll go to the next available page, which will be Sandra. And so everybody will have an opportunity to start getting sign-up leads and everything else. And I'm really excited about it. So in the page, it's really nice. I think I did a pretty good job. It's linked right onto our actual team website. So those of you who actually want to use it, you can. I can make a duplicate page where it tells you to go back to the person who sent you this information, and you can go from there. So, yeah, and it has the compensation plan video. It also has our team video, which gives, a little more information what our team is about, and, just more structurized as far as the way the landing page works. Now, also, when people who click the Join Now button on the team landing page, It's not going to go directly to your landing page because that's going to confuse them. They're going to be frustrated. It's going to go to the actual sign up that's under your page. So when people click join now and they have that registration page, it's going to go directly there. So that way people can just pop right in and just sign right up and boom, there you go. So now, what's going to happen is every time I promote this link, which I will actually be doing because I reached my goal of how many personal people I want to join and personally want to help. So now I just basically want to focus on my team and make sure you guys are where you want to be. So I will be promoting this link a lot of places actually, and other than just YouTube. And you guys will start getting, people in and things like that. So if you're not in Elite Plus, this is probably one of the game changers other than the free stamp program, although you can be an affiliate as well. And don't feel as though even if you're affiliate and you can't quite afford it right now, that's absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you. Everybody has a budget. Just know that, I'm still here to work with you. I'm still here to help you, even if you're a free member, and make sure you guys get on track and get going. Another note that I wanted to make, if you are a free member, you can still refer people to come in. You just won't actually able to cash out the money you make, but you can use that money to start, paying for postcards and packages and things like that. So first thing I would do if I had the $9.95, which is exactly what it is, not a penny over, $9.95. You come in for free. You can't say you don't have the $10. You refer a few people who come in with the affiliate or the Elite or the Elite Plus. Take that $9.95, pay for the packages from the commission that you make, and then boom, you can cash out all the money that you made, and you just pretty much getting paid for free at this point because you didn't make any investment whatsoever out of your pocket. And then start buying postcards and things like that. So I just kind of wanted to make that a note because a lot of people ask, like, can you do this? Can you do that? Yeah, you can. It's just going to take a little bit, because you're not going to be able to cash out the money right away. But, you can definitely do that and start making money that way, and you can let people know as well. So company announcements. Text message marketing is coming soon. I'm actually really excited about that because it's like how he has with the free stamp program and the email marketing. And it's funny because I was talking to him about this and I was like, yeah, you have this really cool email marketing program. What about text messages? Because people are spending majority of their time on their phone. I mean, you're on your phone right now listening to this call. So what's cool is that it's going to be automated. And what does that mean? That means when somebody subscribes to your text message and they hit yes to subscribe because, you have to do all these laws with United States bid, they're going to get automated messages that you don't even have to worry about doing. It's all completely automated, and they're going to send you text messages. They're going to send them text messages about the program, about just same way with the email, because as when people sign up for Postcard Networker under your link, and they are either, doing for free, whatever they come in at, they're going to still forever get emails from Postcard Networker about this opportunity, even if they tell you no thank you, and they're still in. Unless they hit that unsubscribe button, they're going to keep getting emails. They're going to keep hearing from Postcard Networker, and it's going to be forever because he said he wanted to do that because he had someone who was going to do Postcard Networker but decided not to. And then like a year later, the person not only came in, they came in with the year package. So, this person that we brought them in got a huge commission check from the person coming in with the year package. So automation is king. So definitely this is a game changer. Now, don't quote me on it. It's going to be around the end of October, beginning of August. Now, he's still doing the stipulations. It might be something where it's like the free stamp program where you only have to pay yearly for it, or he's going to make it a monthly thing. Now, one of the most best parts about this is the fact that you get paid every time somebody, because anytime anybody comes in when anything with Postcard Networker, you get paid. If people buy postcards, joins the stamp program, joins any packaging, buys leads, buys the online marketing program, all of that, you get paid. So, of course, why wouldn't he have you get paid for doing the text message marketing? I'm so excited. So he's still putting the stipulations on exactly how much it'll be. It's going to be roughly between $10 to $20, and if it's going to be monthly. So I'm only giving you the information that he's given me yet, and once he gives me the go-ahead, he's going to let me know. So he actually just announced this on the call. I've known about this for a little bit, but he wasn't sure exactly how he wanted to do it. So he's still putting the developments on it and everything, but it's a game changer. But here's the best part. You can do this for your primary business as well. So they show you exactly how to set it up, how to have the automated emails, text messages and everything. So say, for example, you're in a health and wellness company or you're in a credit repair company or whatever, you can set up these automated text messages for your primary business. So it's not just about Postcard Networker, because Postcard Networker is literally just a system that you use to advertise your business. That's all Postcard Networker is. It pays you to advertise your business. So why not have text message marketing open for your primary business as well? So that right there, to me, that's exciting because he's thinking about everybody else, not just about his company. So now, last call I did the launch of the 21-day game plan to reboot your business, to have it go and, start over. Essentially start over, whether you just started in the company or not. I showed you how to clear out time, be consistent, take a look at everything you've done, reevaluate everything, and just essentially start with a clean, fresh state. So what does that mean? I'm going to go over, this is day 5 of the art of the invite. Day 5 of the 21-day game plan from the last time that we talked, actually be day 7. But when I wrote this, it was day 5. So you definitely want to know about how to start your business over, right? Because you're going to do this over. And it takes 21 days to implement a habit, whether a good habit, bad habit, what kind of habit, any habit. So that's why you recharge your business every 21 days. You learn something new. You're different 21 days later. It does not seem like a lot, but it is. Your mind, your body, your everything is completely different. You shed skin every 21 days. You're a whole new person every year. It's crazy, everything that, changes on our body. So why not refresh and rebuild your business differently? When McDonald's first came out, things were completely different. Now they're bringing out pizza, tacos, and everything else, and having McCafe. So reevaluating your business is not something that has to be hard to do. You just have to do it effectively. And it's funny because I said this one and you guys weren't even here. I spelled effective wrong. That's horrible. So today we're going to learn about the art of the invite. And I know you probably know how to invite people and talk to people. If you don't, hey, I'll help you with that. But to effectively talk and approach people is a science. And it's a thing that's very simple to do, and you can use this online, offline, cold marketing, warm marketing. This is something that I've done, and because I've done it for years, so now I'm just like, it's just automatic for me. So we're going to go over what a memory jogger is and the effective approach. So the first thing is your memory jogger. So here's what you're going to do first. You're going to make a list of people that you know that you're friends with, friends, neighbors, colleagues, coworkers, whoever. You're going to give them a quick call, tell them you have something very exciting to share with them, and you're going to send them an important email, and then boom. That's pretty much what it is. And you're like, what? Huh? I know. It's okay. We're going to go over it. I promise. So what a memory jogger is, and Prosperity Central actually has one, where you're going to go over this memory jogger, and you're going to ask yourself, who do you know? Who do you know that's unhappy with their job, their income, their lifestyle? Who do you know that cuts hair, does taxes, does volunteer work? You've met at a party, likes to buy things, sold you a car, buys lots of clothes, loves sports, whatever. Who do you know that's a go-getter, environmentalist, coupon, just all kinds of things? and it gives you a list of 100 people, and that's what the memory jogger does. It kind of helps you jog your memory on who these people are. And I just named some, and you probably thought of about maybe 2 or 3 people, like, hey, you know what, I know this person, let me write that down. And then what also Prosperity Essential has is Warm Market Wizard guide that shows you how to, put them into your system so that you can have them automatically right there and then go from there. So that's all a memory jogger is. It just jogs your memory on who you want to invite to your business. Because even though, like, for example, that, if you love McDonald's, Coca-Cola, whoever, when a business goes into a new area, what do? They send out flyers. They send out people in the neighborhood. That's the warm market, so to speak. People who are already going to these places, they get a list of things from companies. Yes, this is a real thing. I mean, it's very mind-boggling and very tactful on what they do. But companies pay not just thousands, but millions of dollars to other companies, to other grocery stores, to other clothing stores to find out their buying habits. Who's buying this? What are they doing? How long are they there? What day of the week it is? What time? All of this information that you don't have to know, but just so you know that it is out there. When you go and shop at Macy's gives that information, like this person of this age, that's why they have those questionnaires, bought this much and did this much at this time and whatever. So you're the warm market because they know so much about you. So they send out, that's why you get these flyers in the mail, and it's only in a certain radius of where the store is opening. Hey, there's a new this in your area, and they're going to do this, and they have this, and there's this, first 200 people, that, whatever. That's the art of the invite. That's them telling you, hey, I'm going this place, and this store, like there's what is that stupid store? Sprouts just opened up. I got like not just one flyer, I got like 500 flyers. When they're opening up, they finally opened up. And the only reason why I know that is because I got a flyer and because I go to the store and because Albertsons and all these other stores told them that we go to the store, that this address goes to the store because you're a loyal customer. Boom. That's how they get your information. So, and it's not like it's a bad thing. It's not like they're talking bad about you behind your back. They just want to know, like, what do you like? So that's the art of the invite. That's the memory jogger because you know what Sally likes to do. You know what Susan hates about her job. You know what Jack doesn't like to wear or where he likes to shop. And you know he has a dog and his dog's name is Spot and Spot goes poop in one spot in the corner because that's your warm market. You've talked to these people. You've built a relationship with these people. So that's your warm market. Cold market is people that's just randomly off the street. You don't know nothing about these people. You may have heard their name every now and then, but you don't know anything. You know nothing. So with the effective approach, your goal is to own. I want you to understand this very carefully. You are only in the market to just talk to these people. You're not trying to sell them. Your only goal is making a phone call to someone on your list for them to see your opportunity. You don't ask them to join your business. You're not trying to sell them anything. Your only goal is to get them to look at your business. The system will take care of the rest. So you want to keep this call as effective and as very simple as possible because you're just delivering a message. You've signed up with this program, whatever program, with a Postcard Networker, and you saw the benefits. You know about this. You know that this is something that you can work with because you're here, you're talking. You're on this call and you're still in this business. So you already know how much it works. And how do you know how it works? Did somebody come into your house or call you on the phone and just blatantly say, this is the best, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and just had this long spiel? No, you were sent a video. You said, hey, somebody said, hey, check this out. Boom, here's a video. Oh, this looks great. Let me sign up. Nobody actually, talked you into this. So don't do that to them. Yes, you may know Martha. Yeah, you may know Jackie, but don't have that approach. It's only just to show them. because you honestly can't say the wrong thing to the right person. It does not matter who that person is, but you also want to make sure that you're keeping this as simple as possible. So how do you do the effective approach? This is my favorite. Simple. You're gonna call them on the phone. You're gonna talk to them talk to them in person, whatever. Let's say, hey, we're talking to Jack. Hi, Jack. Do you have a minute to talk? Great, because I'm calling because I need a huge favor. But, don't worry. It's not going to cost you any money. I don't need any money from you. I just hope that you can help me out. I want to know, I'm fortunate to be with a company that pays me to mail postcards from home. Have you heard about doing something like this already? This gets them involved in the conversation. When you're asking them, have you heard about this? Or did you know about that? Or, hey, have you heard of this? And of course, more than likely, he's going to say no, although it's more of a reoccurrence now. I've noticed that a lot of people want to get paid for mailing out postcards. So Jack's going to say, hey, no, I didn't hear about that. Well, look, Jack, let me tell you why I'm doing this. So you're going to give me your personal reason why. Now, for my personal reason why is because I wanted to spend more time with my daughter. So I'm going to say something like, well, Jack, let me tell you why I'm doing this. As you know, I have my 12-year-old daughter going on 40, and she freaking loves makeup, and that mess is so expensive. But one of the best parts is that I also wanted to be there with her in her makeup journey because she wants to do her makeup line. And I really want to be there. I wanted to spend more time with her. And I think this company can help me achieve that. Boom. That took like a couple seconds. It's not even long. Just keep in mind, this whole conversation is going to take about less than 5 to 6 minutes. Tops. That's with everything at the end that I'll show you. So this is not even this is not even an hour of their time. This is less than 10 minutes of their time. And it's very simple. So your examples of your why can literally be you want freedom, work from home, put your kids through college, prepare your retirement, whatever it is, you should find your why. And that's actually something we'll be going over and how to identify the right why, because just that reason alone that I gave you is really not a strong enough why. Yeah, that my daughter is a why, but that doesn't make me cry. So residual income, be specific. Don't gloss it over. Just keep it real. Keep it casual. They know your story, but make it more personal. Something they didn't know, So now we're talking to Jack. So here's the reason I'm calling. I'm asking for a personal favor. Pause. It would really mean a lot to me if you take a look at my new business and give me your honest opinion without any obligation. Now, why are you asking for their opinion? It's not because you're asking them to talk you out of this business. You're just asking them to go in with an open mind. See, if you're asking somebody's opinion, they're automatically going to assume that you're looking for a reason to get out of this. So they're going to try to look. And if it makes sense to them, it's going to make sense. If it makes sense to you, it's going to make sense to them. So you're asking for that opinion because you want them to go in with an open mind and okay, well, you already said in the beginning of the call, remember, you're not trying to sell them anything. They don't have to buy anything. And actually, it's free to register, so they really don't have to buy nothing. So they're already going to go in hey, I know Barbara, she's been my friend for this long, and if she's really looking for my opinion, this must be something, this is very important to her. So yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and take the time. So now, this is the reason why, because now you're going to go, I'm going to give you my opinion. So you're going to say, first of all, if you like what you see, and it's possible for us to make some decent money by introducing this to you, would that be okay with you? So that's why I'm looking for your, opinion. I'm looking for your opinion because, first of all, and then you're going to give them that reason. Or if you are interested in working with me for any reason at all, that's okay. I'm most likely going to go ahead with the business unless you see something compelling enough for me to abandon the program. In fact, I'm hoping for you to ask your support from time to time by referring people to me. To do that effectively, you need to know what I'm doing to, more importantly. I would never ask you to endorse something that you weren't comfortable with. Does that make sense? And third reason is maybe the most important. Let's assume that you're not interested and you don't even want to refer anyone. I won't be upset with you, and I promise not to bring it up again. However, I know that I'll be the only person who I know I won't be the only person who contacts you about this. And I don't want you to end up seeing you join someone else just because I failed to show you, no matter what the concept of what, whatever it is, I'm just asking that you say yes or no to me, just, not to someone else. I mean, how many times have you heard that your cousin signed up with the same business you're in and you're like, dude, man, what? Like, I didn't get, I should have given you that information. I should have told you about this. I should have gone over this with you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't tell them anything, and, that's your bad. So this also gives you a chance to actually talk with the person, let them see what you're doing, but also gives them a chance, you a chance to know that you're not knocking people off your list, that you're actually talking with everybody so that you can effectively go with, regular strangers. So you're going to stop. You're going to ask the favor again. So as a personal favor to me, would you evaluate my new business and give me some feedback? Please stop, wait for the response. Jack says, great. Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? Will it take long? Great. No. Would you be able to take, a few minutes right now? I just need you for less than a couple minutes to listen to a short recording. So, Postcard Networker actually has a call-in line that you can do and have them listen to, or I needed water, or you can have them go to your capture page, but I'll show you how to do that. To listen, so however your situation is, if you're talking to them on the phone or if you're in person, of course you want to have them do the listening to the recording. If they're on the phone, if they're in person, hey, here's the quick video, boom, there it is. That explains opportunities, but I also want you to plan on setting aside a few minutes so that we can kind of go over and you give me some thoughts. I want to stress that I really want to hear your personal evaluation. Your honest feedback is important to me. And this is solidifying that relationship you have. Like, oh my gosh, this is really important. They're like, okay, man, this is really important to them. So yeah, I'll take the time and listen. So of course, audio version, I'm going to connect you, we're going to connect if you're talking on the phone, do a call, and it's recorded, quick overview, and the call is very short. Or we're going to watch a 2-minute video, and if you're on the phone, make sure you stay on the phone with them. Don't just give them a number. Don't just give them the website. Actually, sit there and have it on your computer or listen or three-way them in the call so they'll be watching it with you or you listen with them, because you don't want them to have a chance to get out of something so simple as listening to a phone call. So from here, it's, that's simple. And hold on. After the call or video was ended, you would say something like, now you can see why I'm so excited. I mean, this is like super simple. You allow them to respond. And if they have any questions you reply with, that's a great question. Why do you ask? Allow them to respond. Then ask them if they have any more questions. If you have not answered their questions yet, but are writing them down. After you ask once they're asked all their questions, continue with, I'll provide you with 100% of information and make sure you get all of your questions answered. But first, I would like you to know that it's absolutely free to register. And this company has provided me an opportunity to, if they have a business, if they have a business, go ahead and say, hey, opportunity provided me a way to get more exposure to my business. And it was pretty much a no-brainer. I just simply mail these postcards. I mean, if you have some postcards, show them the postcards, put them in the mail, and that's it. And if you do have anything, like if you're on the phone and you really want to do a three-way, I'm always open to three-ways. But once people register for free and they see the video, they kind of have an idea of whether they want to do this or not, because this is super simple. So you want to lightning round them, essentially. You're just giving them information. You're asking them a couple of questions. You're solidifying the call. But one of the things about this approach, it lets you know who's in your circle, who's willing to support you. I mean, if they can't give you 10 minutes of, their time for you regardless, then I'm sorry. They're just, not the right people that should be in your circle. Because You're not asking them to give any kind of payment. You're not asking them to, go and murder someone. You're just asking them to simply listen. And if you can't listen, if we can talk all day about drugs and alcohol and the game and all of this and shopping, but when we have time to actually discuss our business and you don't want to give me a time of day, that says a lot about our relationship, because I'm going places. And if this is something that I actually have to tell someone, because, I'm like, look, I'm trying to go places. I can't sit here and have gossip and discuss a whole lot of things. I have bills I need to get paid. I have dreams. I have goals that I want to do. And if you can't give me a couple of minutes of your time to actually see what I'm doing, regardless if you're going to join the business or not, but I'm just asking you to take a look with me so you know where I'm at, where my level is, and hey, hopefully you can come and join me too, then I'm sorry, we can't be friends. And that was a long time friendship too. But Postcard Network is an effective system that helps you get more exposure to your primary business, or if you take a business from home. I mean, and that's simple. You can easily say that too, if they have questions. But in all, you just want to keep it super simple. And this whole thing will take, like I said, this call I believe is like 2 or 3 minutes, and the whole phone call will be less than 10 minutes of their time to listen to your business. And then from there, hey, thank you. If they say, nah, this is not for me, but, if Mary might want to do this or whatever, oh, great. Send it right over. Okay, thank you. And once they actually take a look at it and they're really not interested, then just, drop it. Because you don't want to burn bridges on a good friend like that who's willing to listen to your actual business. And what's great about this is that, once you start having postcards coming in and start having success, then they'll be like, hey, you still doing it? Yeah, I'm still doing it. Still got my checks too. Oh, great. They're going to ask you about it. And because you already introduced them to your business, now it's not a secret. Now it's I know what they're doing. So, but that's the effective approach in a nutshell. I'm actually putting together a script so you guys can do it. And what's cool about this is that if you have Prosperity Central, they have a phone burner. You can actually dial in and talk to people, and it's pretty neat. And send them voice messages, and all of that's automatically goes through the phone numbers for you, so you can actually talk with the people and see what they're doing. And leave them information. So what's cool is that with the effective approach, you can simply just talk to them and, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I've done this multiple times. I've, of course, adjusted the script accordingly. But when you're talking to someone that you really know and you know their background, they know your background, it can be kind of hard because they already know what you've gone through, where you've gone through, but they don't know you now. So this is an opportunity, like I said, the 21-day, I want to call it the 21-day cleanse so bad, but I guess you can kind of call it a cleanse, a business cleanse, is that you can actually, hey, I'm refreshing, I'm restarting. This is how I'm doing it. I'm going to talk to people that I never thought I could talk to before. And who knows, that person might, end up saying, man, this is the best thing ever. I'm going to go in yearly. Boom, here's all, and you're good to go. So I'm going to open it up for questions. Any questions you guys have, again, always never see the question. Just, go ahead, say your name and ask your question. All right, so we have no questions. Fantastic. So our mindset training is lesson 2 of the power of positivity, and because you definitely want to retrain your mind. We're doing that. My whole method to the madness is retraining your brain to effectively have good habits. So 21 days gives you brand new habits that get you going, and so we went over lesson 1. Lesson 1 was pretty much life is hard. Life is tough. It doesn't matter what you got going on. Life is is always going to be having some kind of bump. I don't care how much money you have. Kim K still has problems. Jay-Z still has problems. So it really doesn't matter what you have going on in your life. So that's what Life is Hard is. You just push through the struggle and, face it, because it doesn't matter. So lesson 2 for the power of positivity is there's always more people doing good than those committing harm. And what better way to do this than what's going on in this world, our screwy world, everything that's going on. One of the things that you look and you see all this negativity, I mean, just yesterday the world was supposed to end. Just yesterday. The world was supposed to end. We were supposed to all perish with some kind of hot mess going on. I have followed it. I didn't really follow it all the way. And it's funny because I did a post on my Facebook, and I said, okay, East Coast, UK, is the world okay? Like, are you good over there? Because that's such a silly notion to actually have a day when the world is supposed to end. Like, how are you supposed to actually know exactly down, like, is it, what time zone is this? Is this going to be East Coast, West Coast? Because, the UK has a different time zone. East Coast has India, Africa. They all have different time zones. And so, it's like, what is this? It really makes no sense. You won't find many news articles about, a nurse being dedicated to helping patients, the emergency worker who made the decisive difference, her officer trying to keep a reformed person from committing crime, like all those things. You won't really see them. You'll see this. This was like a national headline. And it's a scare tactic. It really is, because nobody can really effectively know, other than God, when the world is going to end. That would suck. My niece was just born. I want more time with her. I can't have this going on. I mean, my daughter's only 12. I want more time with her. Nope. Like, the fact that people can put a time on when the world is ending just kind of puts you an idea of the power of positivity. See, now, if people started putting more positive posts out there and putting more positive vibes out there, you wouldn't have as much negativity. You would not see, all those things that's going on. I mean, simply the news sector is, concerned with other things. They're not trying to keep things happy. They're not trying to keep things as positive as possible. So what does that mean? That means you have to provide your own power of positivity. You have to be your own beacon of light, because the world is a scary place. Yes, again, we went over life is very hard, but the world is a scary place. Who knows what's going to happen when you go outside? And I'm not saying that to scare you. Absolutely not. But just the fact that you have to keep your mind open, your heart open, and have a firm belief that you are your own beacon of light. You keep positivity in your brain, in your heart, and positively will just automatically focus and gravitate towards you, because there's enough negative out there. We don't need any more. Having that thought of being negative and thinking about all of this stuff that's going on is not going to help anybody. Like I said, I have focused on it, and it was just such a funny notion. And there was few people who were, and there was what's it called? Oh, it was a special on TV called Signs or something like that. I forgot what channel was on the and there was people who were talking about that. September 23rd, 2017 was supposed to be the day the world ended. But have you not remembered December 21st, 2012? That was also supposed to be the world ending. Nostradamus, the Mayan temple, all of that stuff. They said the world is going to end on this day, and that's it. It's all done for. But who really knows? Exactly. Nobody really knows. Only God knows. You don't know. You are here to live your life. You are here to live your purpose. And if you're not living your purpose, you're not living your life. You have to have your purpose, and your purpose is to provide positive positivity and enlightenment for others. You are to have your family, and if you don't have a family, then be your own family. But focusing on this negative and all the things that are happening is not going to do anything for you. Trust me. It's so surprising to me how some positive events make the news when compared with an avalanche of errors that are quick to fill the airways. So after all, when people do what's right, it is often expected of them. And not many people go out of their way to congratulate others for doing what's expected. So what does that mean? That means that congratulations. You are not negative. You are positive. You can go out there and help others. You can go out there and be with others and don't look for the news to say, hey, that person did this. No, it's more on you did it because you want the world to be a better place. And, everybody has whatever they're going through. Again, we went over it. Life is hard. That's fantastic. But if you actually take the moment and think about your upbringing, your surroundings, and everything that you've gone through, just the fact that you're here right now should be a round of applause for you. This is what you need to keep going and be positive, because, again, there's always more people doing good than there is committing harm, and that's something that I want you to think about. Just because that person is doing something that's going on with their life does not mean it needs to affect you. You have control of your own life. You have your own beacon. You are your own lighthouse. You're the only one that can go through this fog. It does not matter what that person is doing. It doesn't matter what Sam's doing. It doesn't matter what all these people are doing. You live your life with positivity. You're like, well, what about the people who are way up doing all of this? Yeah, I know. It sucks. But what can you do about it? Exactly. Nothing. You have to continue living your life. You have to continue providing that positive. Now, if you want to write letters and everything else, that's completely different. But absorbing yourself into that negative mind and those negative ions are going to do nothing but drain you physically, mentally, and emotionally, to where you're at this point where now you're going back to lesson 1, where life is hard, woe is me, oh no, this is what's going on, no. You are bigger than your problems. You're always going to be bigger than your problems. Your problems are so small and minimal. And that's something I would love for you to, the affirmation for today is, I own my life. I'm bigger than my problems. Everything that I encounter, I can come over. Nothing can over-empower me. I can empower it. And I am the light, the beacon of my positivity. Again, I am bigger than my problems. My problems are never bigger than me. I can always overpower and empower anything that comes, any obstacle that comes to me. I am bigger than my problems. I am my light, my beacon to my positivity. That is your affirmation for today, because those affirmations work. Again, affirmations are something we went over, I believe, on when we were doing our team call. Our second or third team call, we did affirmations. And those of you who have written down your affirmations, good for you. And you repeat them, because it's very true. And to this day, I always still say I'm always bigger than my problems, because you have to be bigger than your problems. You have to be bigger than what's going on. It can't always be everything that you're going through that affects you, because just because you have this happening to you, just because this is going on right now, doesn't mean it's going to continue 10 years from now, 1 year from now, an hour from now, next week, tomorrow, whatever. But how you overcome your issues, how you overcome with that negativity really shows how powerful you are. Because if you're going through everything that you're going through right now, it means that you are getting prepared for what's going to be the best time of your life later. So you start thinking about all the wonderful things that's going on in your life, and you write them down. If you have to pick a reminder, it's going to be the reminder of positivity. All those fantastic things that are in your life that's infecting you in the most happy and most positive way is where you're going to start laying your road to positivity. Because positivity is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful. Your brain is it affects everything. Everything that you transmit is powerful. Your emotions are powerful. You're powerful. You're a human being. You have control over so much. So don't ever forget the fact that you're a human being and that you do have problems, that you do go through everything. Absolutely. But never forget that you can't empower and go over and overcome everything that you've gone through and everything that you're going through, because it will eventually overtake you. And that's something you don't want. So that concludes our mindset training for today. I hope this helps someone out there, because everything that we've gone through, everything that you go through, is going to keep continuing unless you change your mindset, unless you change your thinking, unless you start doing something different. It's going to keep happening. It's going to be a vicious circle. It's going to be a record, and you're going to keep going through it. Unfortunately, it's going to repeat itself. History repeats itself. So, again, my name is Roslyn, and that concludes our team call for today. Thank you guys for joining this call. You have a wonderful and blessed, positive day.